What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are starting a brand new show, courtesy of Spitz from Patreon. Thank you very much for the show reaction request. This is World Trigger. Very timely that we start this series, since World Trigger Season 2, or World Trigger 2 as it's being put up, is starting next season in winter 2021. We will not be finishing this in time for that, but it does mean that I could progress on to World Trigger 2 once I've watched this series. So, like I said, this is a Patreon reaction request video. If you would like to request shows for your own, you can go down to my Patreon, which is in the description, and request a show. There are only 3 slots available at any one time, and there is the highest price tier at £20 a month, because I am a seasonal reaction channel normally, and I have way too many shows, normally anywhere between 12 to 20 shows going at any one time. That's going any more than that is usually a bit of a push, so I've limited to just 3 shows. And this is the first one that we're going to. So, we're going to do our normal procedure here. We're going to load up the analyst page, and we're going to have a quick little chat about it before we get into it. So yes, World Trigger. I have never heard of this series. I knew that Season 2 was coming, never had any interest in Season 1, or even knew what Season 1 was. This was before I started watching anime, and just never came up on the list of shows that I ever watched. So yeah, let's go with synopsis first. One day, a gate to another world suddenly opens in Mikado City. Mikado? Is that the name of the British Pocky? Anyway, aliens invincible to Earth's weapons, called Neighbors, start coming over. Okay, typical. Earth's only line of defense is a mysterious group called the Border, who are armed with weapons called Triggers. Very, very, very typical plotline so far. Like, it basically... I mean... This is basically Assault Lily Bouquets from this season's storyline. Again, just replace Neighbors with Huge, replace Border with Lilies, and replace Triggers with Charms. It's a very basic premise and should be very easy to just get into from the offset. I don't know how prominent this storyline was in 2014, so I'm not going to say it's like jumping on like a bandwagon or something, because in 2014 maybe this was a rare type of storyline, so I can't judge. But hey, these stories usually work out quite well. 4 years later, the city has recovered from initial attacks, and citizens of Mikado City have started to get used to the neighbors' attacks, okay, normalizing it. So it's not initial outbreak, we're already used to this. Okay, Yumakuga. Kuga? I have to get that pronunciation right, probably. Transfer student and his classmate, Osamu Mikumo, find themselves fighting a neighbor that suddenly appears. Osamu, who is actually a border agent, activates his trigger but is unable to defeat it. This leaves Yuma to activate his own trigger and defeat the alien. Yuma reveals that he's not part of Border and is actually a neighbor who was transferred from the other side. Ooh, from the other side? Ooh, okay. Interesting. That feels a little spoilerish, but whatever. I'm assuming that's an early reveal. I don't think... I mean, this is Crunchyroll's source, so I would have seen this anyway living up the episode, but... It seems a little much too much information. See, this is where synopsis might start providing a little too much information, because now I'm already thinking, okay, why was he sent over from the other side? What's he doing? What is on the other side? Why are these neighbors coming over from the other side to this one? It's like, my mind's already racing with potential theory ideas. But yes, like I said, this was from 2014, the full season of 2014, and continued on for quite a while, because this is 73 episodes. Now, I will say this, if you are thinking of making a Patreon request, don't start suggesting shows like One Piece, Dragon Ball, anything like that that are super like Naruto. I've already started Naruto anyway. Those shows, I'm not going to watch that many shows, or that many episodes of a show. I would ideally like to keep it around 1, maybe a multi-core show, 2 cores. I'm doing this specially just because it is the first reaction request, and I can actually pace this quite well, because we are not watching all 73 episodes. The initial plan is, and let me just make sure I'm remembering this right, we're going to be watching up to episode 48, okay? Which makes it basically 2 times a multi-core show normally would be. But I'm planning to do 2 episodes a week. I'll be doing 2 episodes today, 2 episodes next week on Wednesdays, and then I'll fit it around winter schedule some way. But then once we complete episode 48, we'll be skipping to episode 64. That's because episodes 49 to 63, as I've looked up myself, are an anime filler arc, essentially. It's nothing to do with the original source material, it is merely just referenced afterwards and is of no main consequence to the story, as far as I have been told. That could be wrong, but apparently this has worked for other reactors in the past, so I'm going to be sticking with it as well. Maybe I'll be interested enough to watch the anime exclusive arc, but at the same time, I don't think I am, because it seems to be overall not looked upon very well. Mainly because it is a filler arc and doesn't focus on the main characters, I assume. So, for that reason, we're going to be watching that, and that makes it a total of 58 episodes total of show that we will be reacting to, which is much more manageable for me in getting this show out and done in a somewhat decent time frame. And it will still be a very, very good experience. Rated pretty well for 2014, I think. Like, it's got quite a good rating, honestly. It's by Toei Animation, who I don't think... I've watched nothing from them. I just genuinely haven't... I've heard of their stuff, because I've watched things like... they did Digimon, right? I think they did Digimon. Dragon Ball Super, I never watched Dragon Ball. There's Digimon, yeah. So they've done Digimon and stuff, and I think if we go all the way down to, like, pre-2010 stuff, start noticing some more high-profile names as well. There's One Piece. Precure, Dragon Ball Z, Kai, One Piece, yeah. So it's like, they've done a lot of older stuff. A lot of old stuff. Never watched it. Lovely Complex was a show I was going to try, but never did, interestingly. I wonder why I didn't do that in the end. But yeah, a lot of older stuff that I've just never watched. So this is my first true taste of Toei Animation, and it's 2014. I don't think they have any... Well, next season... Yeah, World Trigger... Maybe we'll be trying this in spring. Tropical Rouge Precure. I think that might be a linked... Yeah, it's part of the Precure universe, so yeah, we're not watching it. Until they do like a brand new unique show, or World Trigger Season 2, that'll be the next thing I watch from them, more than likely. But so far, this looks good. Voice acting-wise, I don't think I really recognize so many people. I don't... Oh, Hanazara, of course, I recognize. Other than that, I don't have any super standout names from this list. I don't think. It's a huge cast. I mean, huge cast. Holy shit. I mean, it's 73 episodes, fair enough, and it's got a lot of unique characters, so there might be some names in here that I recognize, but my god, there are way too many. Way too many for me to really recognize. I'm sure when I start hearing their voices, maybe some will click in. But as of right now, apart from Hanakanazawa, that's the only real name I recognize out of this. Tomo Morinaka, I don't really recognize. They might click later. Anyway. So, we're going to get into the actual episode here. As per usual, here on YouTube, these are timer-based format reactions. If you would like to see the picture-in-picture version of this show, you can head over to my Patreon and subscribe to the lowest tier, the £4 a month tier, which will give you access to all the picture-in-picture reactions that I do on my channel. Starting from winter 2021, that will be every show I do. Right now, it's just Moriarty the Patriot, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Higurashi, since those are the only shows that bleed over into that and are not single cause. That's the way I've decided to do it for now. But this will be going up there as picture-in-picture. You can watch it basically a few hours before the YouTube version goes up. That's just so I can link it properly, really. That's the only reason I do it that way. I could do, like, oh, watch this one a week in advance, but at the same time, I don't really feel like doing that. I don't think it's, at least for the size of my channel, there's not really much merit to doing that. So I'm going to stick with the way I've currently done it. But yeah, these are timer formats here on YouTube. I'm going to count you down 3, 2, 1, play, and then on play you start the episode, I start the episode, and we will be in sync. Timer's in the bottom left of the screen as well, so you know exactly where we are. I will call out the intro logo and the OP and stuff when it goes by. I think it's about a 15-second Toei animation logo to start here on Crunchyroll. Also, this is only available on Crunchyroll if you're a premium subscriber, apparently. So that's interesting. I don't know why it's still only premium. Maybe it's only premium because I'm from the UK. I can't actually see the dub version. I assume that's American license only. I would have to assume. So maybe where you're from, you can view it a little easier. But if you don't have a subscription, I think you know exactly where you can watch this show. Or you can just watch picture-in-picture. That's also an option. You can also use screen flash on my face or the mic to tell when the scene is transitioning, just to help you sync up that a little bit easier. And with all that said, 23 minutes 15 of video, let us get into the very first episode of World Trigger, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Very unique intro to animation. Much more like a movie intro, I find. But there it is, Toei Animation. Okay. Is this one of the things? I'm going to assume so. Oh, yep. Activating a trigger. Holy shit, this special effects. Holy shit. I was not... This is 2014. I wasn't expecting that. Good impact. Well then. Like you can talk. And straight to OP. Are we getting lyrics in the... Are we going to have lyrics in the actual OP video? That would be unique and really nice. No, but we do have subtitles thanks to Crunchyroll. That's good. So these are 4 mains. This guy we just saved. And the one that just saved us. Okay. I feel like I've seen White Hair Boy in something before, like as a meme. Oh, she has a sniper rifle, okay. A lot of rifles. They're always rifles, interestingly. Oh, maybe that wasn't. God, such a huge cast. I like this OP a lot. Alright. I like the OP. I'll have to read those lyrics properly through next time. I was paying attention to visuals this time. Visitor from the Other World, episode title. Okay. Nice background, actually. 280,000, okay. For a rural boy like me, that's still huge. Oh, shit. The neighbors. It's a very friendly name for them. Creepy designs, but animated relatively well. Military intervention. Low military intervention. And let me guess, no effect. Yep, no effect. Most Earth weapons. Suddenly it's working. Mysterious group, yes. Interesting. Okay. Holy shit, that's quite an imposing building. Border Defense Agency, okay. Yeah, they did. So is this only happening in this city, or is it happening all across Japan? I guess. Obviously, the story is focused on Mikado City, but. God. I don't know if I would remain. Well, yeah. I mean, you get used to it, I suppose. I don't know if I would stay in a city like that, personally. I think I would have moved already. Hmm. As expected. Nikmo, okay. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. It is. You just recently had a run-in with one. I think we found him. Okay. Okay. I mean, if you run in front of a car, then yeah. Oh, okay. Interesting. Replica, okay. It's a cute design. Okay, decides against it. Okay, another character. Mm-hmm. Yes. Very knowledgeable about Japan. Mm-hmm. Technically true, I bet. Oh boy, are you running him in? Um, yeah. It's not necessarily. uh, right. Sticking up for him already? Didn't even ask if he has a reason. Okay. Can already see how they're going to be acquainted. Yeah. Alright. Nice try, guys. Oh. Was that the trigger's doing? Hmm. Was it trigger or replica? I don't know who was. If that was the trigger's usage or the replica's usage. Okay. Interesting. Really? Oh, aren't you in for a shock? New target acquired. Oh boy, they're going to be a terrible influence. Oh. Mm. Oh boy. Oh. It's a greeting. I like him. I like him a lot. Yep. Mm-hmm. Not trying to make friends. Junior high level. I'm sorry for likes bridges. Did I say he likes bridge? I can appreciate a good bridge as well, actually. I mean, I watched a half an hour video on different types of bridges. Oh, it's amazing what YouTube can make you watch. You don't say. Sure about that? Okay. Why is he so interested in him? Hmm. For them, probably. Killed them. No, don't do that. Yep. Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. No, he's just accepting it. Standing up, okay. Okay. Oof. Yep, that kind of went as expected. Yep. Yeah, they know. They just don't care. Wouldn't be surprised. Hmm. Got a point. Got a point. Ah, you. Yeah, no, it's not gonna work. Yeah, it's gonna do nothing. It's just. Yep. Okay. I don't know how he flew back from that, but sure. Okay. Oh boy. We've got an attack. It's good, good siren. Mm-hmm. Oh shit, okay. Oh boy. Bamster, okay. Oh damn. Yeah. He doesn't see it that way. There we go. God, they went overboard with this. Crunchyroll's compression can barely handle it. Oh, okay. Nice. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oof. Truth. Yep. Oh shit. God damn. Nice. Holy shit. Music's pretty good. Hmm. Good. He doesn't want to use it against them. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Friend. Okay, friend of the father. Okay. Okay. They're not affiliated with Border at all. But how is that possible? There we go. Okay. Mm-hmm. Nice framing with it in the background. Yep. Nice. Okay. Watch get fun facts, okay. Yes, it has. Awesome. Thank you, I guess. Yes, we've been acquainted. 141, goddamn. Trion body? Okay. Okay. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Trion soldier, okay. Neighbor and Trion soldier, okay. Copyright, Toei Animation, yes. And that's it. Nice. That was a good introduction. Okay. Okay, so my concerns about the synopsis maybe being a bit spoilery, it just covers the first episode. That's fine. Synopsis that describe the first episode are more than fine because you can still have your own surprises and your own way of showing it in the episode. So I'm not concerned about that at all. Trion, huh? Well, they seem to just arbitrarily call everything that comes from the gate a neighbor, and he's implying that he's from the other world. So there must be obviously designations in that world. Like, so I'm assuming that these monsters, monstrosity alien things that come to destroy Earth, as it were, or at least this city, those are Trion soldiers. And then I guess whatever Yuma is will be defined as something else. Maybe that is just humanity on another world. Maybe that, I mean, he looks very human to me. So I assume, well, he obviously is more than human, but I'm curious to see where that world goes into it. Yeah, okay. So he's got Replica, who seems to be his trigger, as it were, or at least Replica becomes the trigger when activated. It becomes his armor, at least. Seems to have more innate power than just that, though. Because even without his trigger activated, because I think it seems that you have to explicitly say trigger on to activate the trigger. I don't think you can do it subtly. At least it doesn't look like that's how they're doing it. He must have some power beyond even just that. Which will be interesting. I mean, he survived the crash, and Replica said it's because of him. So Replica must be protective in some sort of way. Beyond that, I don't know if Replica has other abilities beyond that. So I'll be looking out for that as time goes on. We met Samu, who is a weaker... he's a weaker border agent. And he's now essentially going to team up. I wonder who the friend of the father is going to end up being. I wonder. And why was he friends with someone from Border? Like, it's been 4 years since this gate has opened. Unless the gates have opened before in the past and people forgot, or there have been other ways to get here and we just haven't noticed because gates have opened like in the wilderness or something rather than in a city center. And more specifically, why Mikado City? Why is the gate opening here? Because it seems as though it's just one gate, or at least the gate only appears here. It doesn't seem to be like a worldwide issue, like it was with, say, like Arpeggio Blue Steel, where the Fleet of Fog came about and took over the world's oceans. It's specifically just in Mikado City, at least so far. And it's only been framed as such. Maybe they'll reveal that other cities are doing it, but so far there doesn't seem to be any sort of international response. Although it probably is international news because, like, a terrifying being from another world has come into a city and is destroying it and cannot be killed. I feel like that would garner international attention to an extent. So maybe international transfer students are coming here as the border agents, but I'll let the show explain that in due course, because I feel like when you have so many episodes, you have enough time to give enough exposition and background and world building to that sort of thing. But as a first episode, that was very, very good. Very, very good episode. I think animation quality is what I expected of 2014. There are some instances where it's a little iffy, but they seem to have put a lot of effort into, obviously, transformation sequence. Whenever you have a transformation sequence, there's going to be some extra effort put into it. The amount of, like, sparking and, like, animation effects that have gone into that is over the top, but I love it. The neighbors, or the Trion soldiers, whatever they are, they seem relatively well done, at least this one variance that we've seen so far. I assume as time goes on, we'll see different variants, probably swarms of small ones, a single huge one like we have here. I assume we're just going to see more as time goes on, as we progress in the show, as the plot continues. But yeah, overall, very good first impression. Very, very good first impression. This is going to be a fun show, I think. It's going to be a pretty fun show. And I am more than excited to get into it. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed that one as per usual. Leave a like if you did, as it helps grow the channel, as do your comments. If you want to help support the channel and watch picture-in-picture versions of this show, just subscribe to my Patreon. All tiers have access to picture-in-picture versions, the base tier being £4 a month. And if you would like to see a show of your request to be reacted to on this channel, the top tier, £20 a month, is the place to do that. They're limited to 3 at a time, and so far we've got one here with the form of Spitz. So thank you again to Spitz for requesting this show. And don't forget to hit subscribe to see the next episodes of this. I'm doing 2 episodes today, so go over and watch episode 2 now if you haven't already. And then next week we'll be continuing on with this, and I will announce in due time when the winter season schedule is sorted out where this show will be slotting into there. But it will still be 2 episodes a week, either 2 on one day or different days, depending on what the schedule looks like. So thank you everyone for watching, and until next time, see you guys later.